Okay, you have a quiz tomorrow. It's on section 0.3. These are the things you should know for the quiz. This is about the easiest way I can get fractions into Smartboard because they don't have that application yet. So, I'm going to give you a few minutes to do all these, and when the first bell rings, I'm going to do all of them. All right, I'm going to try to squeeze these on here the best I can. The first one right here is a GCF. Well, I know a 3 goes into... I know 3 goes into both of them. X to the 4th will go into both of them. And y squared. So I'm left with xy plus 3 divided by 15 is 5 x, and that's
nothing with the 5.
oh, the x came out too. I'm sorry.
You did that wrong.
Okay. The next one over here would be like the last page question. You know, I'm going to take a half out. And I'm going to take 2 g's out. So I'm left with g plus what? 4? 3 halves? Remember, it's dividing. We took 15 divided by 3 and got 5. We have to take 3/4 divided by 1/2, which is the same thing as 3/4 times 2 over 1, which is 6/4, which is 3/2. And that would be a GCF with a fraction. Rule of thumb, take what else in front of the first one. Yes.
Can you take a quarter out, like put a
Are they-
quarter out and then put 2 and 3?
You could. You know.
Okay.
But what does yours say? You have, what do you have left over? 1/4
G
g squared.
plus 2g, well 2g plus 3.
Oh, not a g. Like that?
Yeah.
Now, which one looks fully factored?
Well, yeah, it does, but that's the only way I
Okay. I don't know if I've ever shown you one of those before. Did anyone have what I had? Yeah, cool.
Ted might be toast.
All right, I'm going to do a little erasing here. Okay, now factor trinomials. I gave you one. Very, very easy one. Where, you know, you're going to have the signs are going to be minus, minus, x, and x, 2, and 4. That would like be a first question on a quiz to build your confidence. Okay, this one over here, there is no GCF. You're just going to have to take your time and just try. This is going to be plus minus. My factors of 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. And this is 115, 3 and 5. Well, I really don't try the big one first. No. So I'm thinking that's 15 right there, so that would work pretty cool. Now I have to worry about which factors. Well, I'm going to try 2 and 6. So I put the 2x here and the 6x here. Man, got on a first try. To check it, I multiply these two together, I get 18x. Multiply the last ones, I get negative 10x. Add them together and I get 8x. Okay? So that was my fully factored form. Okay? Everyone had that one right? Okay. the special binomials. Okay, this is two terms, difference of squares. So this would be 2d plus 3c squared. And this would be 2d minus 3 squared. That should be some free points. Now for the next two, all you really need to do is remember your formulas. Remember x cubed plus y cubed is equal to x plus y, x squared minus xy plus y squared. And x cubed minus y cubed is x squared plus xy. And that's all you really need to remember. If we look at here, well, I know this is a plus, so I'm going to be using the top one right here. So I know it's going to be u plus 3. Remember, you can put it up here, u, and that's a 3. And then basically it is your first letter squared. Then you take these times each other, and it's going to be a minus 3u plus 9. Everyone have that one? Okay. Good. The next one is the same thing. We're going to use a minus here. The cube of 64 is 4p, and this one would be q. Because 4 times 4, 4p times 4p times 4p is 64p cubed, and q is cubed, so we can go like this. This is going to be 16p squared minus what? That would actually be plus 4p cubed. Okay, plus q squared.
This is the
Very easy if you know the formulas. And I won't give them to you, you'll just have to know them. All right. And the last one for grouping, since yesterday I kind of messed you up, I'm going to make it about as hard as I'm going to make it tomorrow. Okay? I would group these two together. Now, before we group these ones, let's go plus minus plus minus. Okay? And we're going to group these together. So I take this first binomial and I take a GCF out, which is going to be...
When you change that positive in the middle,
Yep.
wouldn't that make the 18 positive because there was a minus sign there?
No.
Nope, all I did was rewrite it. I did not distribute through. That's what I did wrong yesterday.
So you can't distribute.
Don't distribute through, change it, then put the parentheses. So I'm going to be left here with x plus 2. Okay, now I'm over to this side here, and what should I pull out of here? They're both negative, so let's pull out a negative 9. And I'm left with x plus 2. Remember, a negative divided by a negative is positive 2. So now these two are the same. And then I can write these two together. So I'm left with 4x squared minus 9x plus 2. Now be careful, you can factor this again. Alright, so this turns out to be 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3 by difference of squares, x plus 2. There you go. And the last thing I say, I could use a combination of all of them. I could put a GCF on one of these. Probably won't on this one. But I can make a factor special binomial have a GCF in front of it that turns out to be a special one. Or like here, if I made it like this, let's see, I want to bring a 2 through, so that's 2u cubed plus 54. Get some stuff out of the way here. I could give you one just like that and say factor it. So the first step is you'd have to pull a GCF out. What would give me u cubed plus 27? And you'd have to factor that one. Just leave the 2 outside all the time because this would be u plus 3 u squared minus 3u plus 9. And that whole thing would be your answer. Okay? Combinations happen a lot when we get up to this part. GCF and trinomials. Okay? So, I would make sure I know how to do all that.